you don't need to spend a ton of money to get decent reverb plugins. In this video, I'm looking at some of the best free reverb plugins available right now. I'm Zane, welcome to Audio Tech TV, where it's my goal to help you conquer the tech so you can unleash your creative beast. And links to all of the free VST plugins mentioned in this video are down in the description. And right now, let's jump in. And first up on the list is Halls of Fame 3 from Best Service. This is a convolution style reverb that actually gives you the reverb sounds from 13 legendary hardware reverb units. And each one gets 2 presets, so you have a total of 26 presets, and these are great starting points. The interface makes it easy to dial in the sound that you want. Now, getting this plugin is a little interesting as you have to sign up on their website. Also, you need to download and install the reverb models as a separate folder, and then the activation process is also interesting, but this is all very straightforward if you follow their directions on the website. It's pretty easy to do, but it's just a little out there for plugins. I've never gone through something like this for a plugin before. And I just wanted to let you know that this is not just a copy and paste DLL file into your plugins folder kind of VST plugin. But once you get it installed, you're going to have a very nice reverb plugin that you can use all over your mixes. Hall of Fames 3 is available on Mac and Windows.
There ain't no telling with you. There ain't no telling where you're at.
Next on the list is Devil Spring Reverb from Lost in 70s. This is an easy to use reverb plugin that's capable of a lot of sounds. And like all of Lost in 70s plugins, the quality is very good. It has 38 spring reverb impulses inside, and it includes several great presets. You can get Devil Spring Reverb on Mac and Windows. The next free reverb plugin is Samford Reverb from Leslie Samford. This is a pretty straightforward stereo reverb plugin that's capable of simulating many types of spaces, from small rooms to giant spaces. You get 3 early reflections that you can turn on and off, and you have modulation controls plus more. This one has become a favorite for many musicians due to the sound and the control that you have over that sound. Samford Reverb is available on Windows only. Next up is Sabrina Reverb from We Love Walter. This is a really nice sounding reverb that's rich and smooth. The interface is extremely simple, so you shouldn't have any trouble dialing in your sound, and you also get some LFO modulation for even more control over your sound to help it sit perfectly in the mix. Currently, We Love Walter's Sabrina Reverb is only available on Windows. Next up is Sphere from Sonic Bits. This is a very easy to use reverb plugin that gives you simple but very effective controls, including separate wet-dry controls that will allow you to really dial in your sound. It also offers pre-delay up to 250 milliseconds, and you can get Sonic Bits Sphere on Mac and Windows. The next free reverb plugin is Verberate 2 from Acon Digital. Verberate 2 is an extremely easy to use reverb that, despite its small number of controls, gives you a lot of great sounds. You have your 4 different reverb types at the top. You just click on the one that you want, and then you dial in how much of it you want with the wet-dry control knob. It also features an A/B control system, so you can compare different settings very easily. Verberate 2 is available on Mac and Windows. Before I get to the next free plugin on the list, I just want to ask if you're enjoying this video so far and getting some value out of it, can you please hit that thumbs up button? It really helps my channel out and I appreciate it so much. Now, the next best free reverb plugin on the list is Valhalla Supermassive Reverb. This is an algorithmic reverb that's capable of creating some huge reverb and echo sounds. It has over 10 modes, which are the algorithms, and each mode has its own character and sound. This could be your one and only go-to reverb for pretty much any situation. It really lives up to that name, Supermassive, and it sounds great. You can get Valhalla Supermassive on Windows and Mac. Up next is Old School Verb from Vox & Go. This one gives you a classic sound with plate, room, and hall styles. They say it's best suited for non-percussive sounds like soft attacks, vocals, pianos, and pads. You can control the space and width, plus you get some great presets to get you started. You can get Vox & Go Old School Verb on Windows and Mac.
Telling with you, there ain't no telling where you're at.
This next free plugin is a favorite of mine for use as a guitar amp cabinet simulator. This is Nadir from STL Tones and Ignite Amps. This is a great impulse response loader that actually comes with some very usable impulse responses. You can load more than one at a time, plus it gives you some mix controls. You can use this with any amp sim that doesn't have a cabinet sim included, or you can use it with one that does have a cabinet sim included and you want to bypass. Or you can record hybrid going from your actual amp into your DAW and use this as the cabinet. Nadir comes with the Emissary bundle and it's available on Windows and Mac. The next free reverb is actually a bundle of 4 reverb plugins. These are the Dragonfly reverbs. You get a plugin for plate, room, hall, and early reflection. Now, by splitting them up, it allows you to hyper-focus on the single style of reverb that you want for your sound. You can download this bundle on Linux, Mac, and Windows.
No telling with you, there ain't no telling where you're at.
This next one is kind of different. This is the Protoverb from Yuhi, and as the name suggests, it's a prototype reverb. It's intended as a natural sounding reverb based on the concept of a room simulator. You can dial in your sound with easy to use dials and share your sounds by clicking the send or use the random buttons to find some interesting effects to add to your tracks. You can get Protoverb on Mac, Windows, and Linux.
There ain't no telling with you. There ain't no telling where you are.
Up next is Tal Reverb 4 from Tal Software. This is a plate-style reverb that's claimed to have an 80s character. The user interface is nice and clean, making this plugin fairly easy to use, and it will work on most instruments and audio sources. There are some decent presets that you can use as starting points, and you can get Tal Reverb 4 on Mac and Windows. Next on the list of best free reverb plugins is Giant Reverb from Digital Systemic Emulations. This one is influenced by analog hardware reverbs. The user interface is very well laid out and easy to control. It has input and output controls, so you can warm up your audio signal a little bit, just like using analog gear. Plus, there's also a modulation control to give you even more control over your reverb sound. Giant Reverb is available on Windows and Mac.
Telling with you, there ain't no telling where you are.
Next up is Oral River Reverb from Denis Tianov. This one is an algorithmic reverb that simulates the reverberation of a small room and great hall. You get 12 variations of the early reflections and 3 variations of the reverb tail. Plus, it also includes a 3-band equalizer for the wet signal. Oral River is available on Mac and Windows. The next free reverb plugin is M-Charm Verb from Melda Production. This is an algorithmic style reverb with a pretty straightforward set of controls. For a free plugin, it has a fairly advanced user interface that you can resize and even change the style. You also get access to the online preset exchange if you like working with presets, and this one might be nice to add another flavor of reverb to your studio. The Melda Productions M-Charm Verb is available on Windows and Mac.
Telling with you, there ain't no telling where you are.
Up next is Convology XT from Impulse Response. Now this one is a convolution style reverb that uses impulse responses for its reverb sounds. It includes 70 impulse responses from vintage reverb units, giving you some great sounding classic reverbs. You can adjust the settings in the easy-to-use user interface, and you can also bring in your own impulse responses if you wanted to. You can get Convology XT on Windows and Mac.
There ain't no telling with you, there ain't no telling where you are.
Now, how about checking out 15 of the best free drum VST plugins? If you want to do that, click up here, or click down here to see what YouTube recommends. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Also, subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. Thank you so much for watching. For Audio Tech TV, I'm Zane. Keep creating, and we'll talk soon.